What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. You know what this day is. This is my favorite day, guys. Thursdays. For some reason, this has been my favorite day of the week. Even though a lot of famous celebrities died on Thursdays, like Michael Jackson. Who else died on a Thursday? There's a lot of people died on. I think Prince died on Thursday too. I'm not sure. Um, Farrah Fawcett and a lot of other people died that I grew up watching, over the years. But anyway, man, I like Thursdays because it's a Friday evening for me. I just always had a love for Thursday evenings and Fridays too. Friday is my favorite weekend day as well. But anyway, man, I want you guys to come on in, come on in, come on in, have a seat right there. Man, come on in. Come on in. You know, today is Love Thursdays, and my favorite topics are on Love Thursdays for love, advice. And listen, guys, before we get started, if this is the channel for you, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that like button, and hitting that notification button. That way you'll know when new content is presented to you. So what are we talking about today? Today's subject is the love I lost. Now, last week I did commentary on No Love Lost there. And I had a whole weekend to think about what is another subject matter that I experienced personally in my life um, in the past that I can bring up to you guys, because there's so many stories and so many things. You know, everybody's life is, before we get started, everybody's life is like an open book, guys. Everyone has a story to tell about their life. And I think I'll make a commentary about that tomorrow on a Dress Down Fridays. But the love that I lost, guys, go ahead and have a seat. You know, everything I tell on Love Thursday is the truth. I'm not making it up. You know, we all tend to exaggerate certain things, but it's pretty much the truth. And I know that everybody can relate to what I'm saying because we have different emotions as humans, right? Of course, we have the good and the bad, the happy, the sad, the mad. And no matter how much you guys think you are players, and you ladies think that you are players by saying, huh, I don't need no man or whatever, or I can just get any man anytime you want. We all have that one thing that ties us together as human beings. And that is, we all have that emotional part of us. And it's always that one person that we connected to. Always. It's always that one person. Now, in this society today, of course, you have a lot of people, not just men, but women they got all these bodies attached to them, which is not a good thing, ladies. It is not. When you have 5 lovers, you have 5 people, you have 5 spirits that come into you. Too many. Okay, I'm going to put that out there first. You can't do like men. Men can have 15, 20 women and be all right. But you was designed to be with one woman. But that's neither here. You was designed to be with one man and one man only. Unless unless the man that you was with, you was and married to, or have children you had family with, passed away. Other than that, you're not designed to be with multiple people. But anyway, in our society today, it is what it is, right? People are experiencing different people, and you try to get back to the normalcy of life. You try to get back to the real person that you really are in life. And it's hard sometimes, especially if you don't been with all these different people, right? Man or woman. Now, today I'm just talking in general. But it's always that one mother shut your mouth person. Ladies, whether it's a man, gentlemen, whether if it was that one lady in your life, gentlemen, that you just, they got you discombobulated. It's something about them that just, you know, whew. I think one of the best examples I can give you is I was watching Casino, based on a true story. And Sharon Stone character, she was like a hustler. She knew how to hustle men. She knew how to finesse men and women. People loved her. But it was this one loser that she just always felt bad for. And even though she was married to Robert De Niro, the character, and he spoiled her with flowers and diamonds and houses and all the nice cars and everything, she still wanted that one loser. It was something about him that she just felt like she had to not only fix, but it was just something about her that she had a connection with. Which, in my opinion, on that wedding night, I would have let her ass go. I would have said, nope, we're going to null this marriage, and you go with old boy. But anyway, that reality is based on everyday relationships, guys. Got my beard growing out. I'm about to get it trimmed and get a haircut. Yeah, this is for this holiday. Can't wait for this holiday this time. I think we're going to have a lot of family that's going to come over, my grandkids as well. Yes, I do have grandkids, guys. But anyway, for me personally, I've made a couple of wrong decisions as far as choosing the women lives that I want to be in, and knowing that that person was for me. Especially in the 90s. There was a girl that I really, really, really liked, guys. And, it's just that spirit of wanting to be a player and all that. And I kept putting her off because she was into me. I kept putting her off. She kept giving me chances, come on, let's do something together, let's be together. And we basically just hung out, guys. We made out a couple of times, but we just basically hung out and, did our thing. But I knew she was the one, guys. I knew she was the one for me. And I bullshitted around, and she got frustrated and said, okay, I'm done. I'm dating others. And she did. And every now and then I ask myself, what if? What if, I would have took the plunge? What if, how would my life reflect today if I would have chosen her? Now, you can argue and say, well, your kids wouldn't have came out the same, which is probably would have been true. Everything happens for a reason. But then again, I believe in God too, and I believe that when He puts people in your life, especially the children that you had, it's a possibility that you would have had the same children. Probably at different dates, but you would have had the same children. But man, that was the one that got away from me. We did so much together, guys. And when I say it's beyond sex, it was beyond sex. I really enjoyed being with her. As a matter of fact, I remember smelling her pheromones before that was even a popular word, when most people didn't even know what that meant. Her body odor in a positive way, body scent, her natural perfume of her scent, her human scent, everything connected together. Because I'm going to tell you, sex is one thing. And what a lot of women don't understand, and they put this stuff out on social media, is that they think that sex just controls everything. No, sex is only 10% of the relationship. You're not going to be having sex, or maybe 20%. You're not going to be having sex all the time. It's anywhere from 10 to 20% of the time. You're not going to be having sex all the time. So let's say if you're a very sexual person, what about that other 80% of the time, or 82% of the time? If you don't connect, have nothing in common, then it becomes a friends with benefits. And that's why a lot of relationships break up, guys, because it should have been in a category with the friends with benefits. Or we just meet up. Hey, I like you, but you're just good for sex. Nothing wrong with you. You're just good for sex. This relationship is just about sex, because we really have nothing else in common. But that one mother shut your mouth, because I ain't going to say the other word, comes in your life, and not only are you sexually attracted to that person, you want to be with that person. You just had sex with her, man. Gentlemen, you just had sex with her and made love to her, and you just, afterwards, you got your thrill of that. And on top of that, thrill and relaxation, now y'all doing things together. That's just something that you and her like to do. And it can be corny to other people, but it's to you and her. Y'all just like doing this and just hanging out by each other, guys. Like in love, little puppies. But you just haven't made it official. You haven't put a title behind a romance. And that's the one that got away. And also in a realistic way, because let's say you even had arguments at times, disagreements, but there was an understanding between both you and her, guys, and ladies, you and him. There was a mutual understanding that this relationship is not going to be perfect at all, but we're going to make it work together. That's the person that got away from you. And when a relationship is built on mutual respect and just being honest, to let that person know that I'm not perfect, but damn it, I like you and I love you for who you are. And you don't make it official, guys, then that's the one that got away. And I can go on and on about it, but I want to say thank you guys very much for listening to my Love Thursday commentary. Now, please consider everything I talk about, especially on Love Thursdays. Just let it marinate, guys. And share this with like-minded people like yourself. And with that also being said, thank you guys very, very much for taking the time with me. This is the 14th week. I can't wait till the 16th week is over with so I can start anew, start all over, doing, just taking the channel to another level. That's all. Just 16 weeks of me putting this out, and then me doing Twitter and TikTok, and just reformatting this whole studio and stuff. Make it more live and make it more exciting, because right now is motivational education and entertainment, but I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna make it more the entertainment side, more or less than the educational side. But for now, I want you to go ahead and let yourself out the door. Don't forget about tomorrow, which is Dress Down Fridays. Thank you very much for coming in to see your boy, or your young man, or your man, or your dude, I should say. Go ahead and let yourself out the door. Pull that door to, so no flies and critters won't come in. And you guys have a great afternoon, great evening, and a great night. And just marinate on what I just said. That one that got away. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you very much for viewing my content.